Okay, so I'd rather not deal with all the work that gets put into a full video review, and what I have to say will probably be short anyway. So while I give my review, we're going to look directly at the sprites used in Presto's Broken Dream. First off, there's the story. It's only found in the README file, and it doesn't really explain how the Millennium Crystal protects the land, but it's simple and to the point. Although, the fact that the crystal can fail its duty so easily if it's destroyed wouldn't really help me feel secure. But it's nice that the game goes without the use of dialogue, as it helps you focus more on exploration and puzzle solving, which is what the game is all about anyway. And the game really shines with its puzzles. While a lot of them are simple in execution, many of them are quite clever, and it's amazing that Gustav managed to come up with so many ideas. And when you come across one of the more difficult puzzles, it's such a satisfactory feeling when the light bulb goes off in your head and you figure out what to do. Level design goes hand in hand with the puzzle design, and while there were a few bland areas and some sample maps were used, overall the game was pretty well designed and fun to look at. My personal favorite level would be the haunted level, just for its sheer complexity. Speaking of being fun to look at, I definitely love the sprite work in this game, especially the Presto sprite. He just looks so huggable. Honestly, I think the artwork speaks for itself. Gustav has some real talent here, and judging from the Made in WarioWare game he created, he still got it. Those who missed it, there's a video linked in this LP's discussion topic. Last, there's how well the game works. Once the update is uploaded, it should be mostly flawless. And more importantly, beatable. I really can't dock it for its game-breaking glitches since Gustav has fixed the important ones. Just need to add a small reminder to make it not possible to walk on the water in the hub level. And as far as the glitch in the ice level goes, the only way to deal with that is to not go out of your way to break the game in the first place. Overall, this is definitely an A game. Presto's Broken Dream is just plain fun. And had the game been previously beatable, I'm sure it would have been one of the more popular games on RPG Maker. Maybe now that a fix is going up, it'll receive the recognition it deserves. If you like puzzle adventures, it comes highly recommended. And naturally, the fact that it's a furry game earns bonus points for me. That said, a furry Let's Play deserves a furry interview, so let's meet up with Gustav and get some developer insight. Hey guy, I'ma interview you now. Gosh, that's hard to say. First off, how'd you come up with such interesting puzzle ideas for Presto's Broken Dream? When the new boards had just opened, BZ had made this topic where everyone was reminiscing about their favorite RPG Maker 1 memories. Midway through, ZexMex declares he's gonna make a game. At this point, I didn't believe I'd ever be picking up RM1 again, so I decided I would donate some unused ideas from my previous game, Dash Handsome, to his RM Renaissance. Eventually, I decided to keep them for myself, and then began sketching out ideas for every event-driven gimmick I could come up with. It's been a few years since you made this game. What was it like seeing it again? It was great getting some real-time feedback from the game, hearing reactions on the spot. I tried to get some friends and relatives to play the game, but they weren't interested, so this was fun to watch. Thanks for doing it. I hope it wasn't too aggravating. Why a purple tanuki? In planning stages, I was just gonna have a dude in a business suit or something going through floors of an office building, each with a new puzzle. But there wasn't really any motivating force. I was recently playing Ikaruga and wanted to use the fire and ice shifting gimmick. After I decided on fairies, it seemed unnatural to have the businessman and tried instead to endear to the 16-bit mascot era. Is there anything more you wish you could have done with Presto's Broken Dream? It would feel nice if it could be a platformer. There are places where the aesthetics can be improved, but I'm generally proud of what I was able to do in RM1. You recently handled a Let's Play of your own. How was the experience for you? Do you plan to do another? I've still got my Dazzle rig, so I imagine I'll capture more footage. Perhaps some more RM games, perhaps some commercial games. I would love to live stream a game with Pavilionites chatting. I'd also like to focus more on game making. I don't believe I'll be using another RPG Maker if or until the DS version. And the DIY is just the beginning. Do Jester's Hunt. Lastly, what would you do if you traveled to Presto's world and met him face to face? I don't know. Presto doesn't even speak. And actually, he's mainly a composite of other characters, Sonic, Chowder kinda, but he's sure fun to draw. Thanks for answering these questions. It was a pleasure playing through your game, and might I add, the Presto microgame you made in WarioWare was pretty neat too. And so concludes my Presto LP, but there's another game that got requested before the Spiteful Dead. Will I let's play it, or will I go on to an entirely different game? I don't know, you'll have to wait until I get my camera repaired to find out! And now we return to Tanukio, only on the Water Tower Network, for kids!
So, my furry foe, I see you have at last repaired the Millennium Puzzle, crystal. But I must admit, though, you are a thorn in my side.
If there's anybody that's a thorn in someone's side, it's you! You broke the Millennium Crystal so that you could cause havoc on my home! I won't let you get away with this! Tanukio!
It's time to
Knock it off, that's annoying.
Sorry.
I summoned the random dog of annoyingness!
Yuki, I choose you.
A fairy, really? Is that the best you can do? You have no hope of defeating me with a card like that.
As long as I believe in the heart of the cards, there is always hope.
Lame.
Yuki, let's stop that dog in its tracks. Hit it with an ice pillar!
Well, this certainly sucks. Well, I must say that Valky Sauce makes a cute girl. Not that I'm into that sort of thing.